Hey guys, welcome back to my videos. This is Raynan, and you're watching Halo Halo Mix Vlogs. It's December 31, and it's the day before New Year. So tonight we'll have New Year's Eve supper, and my wife just called me, telling me to take this out because she's gonna do it later tonight when she gets home. I'm sorry, I don't have a script here. I don't read anything. I just want to make it really my natural thoughts. I don't want to make any script because I don't want to sound like I'm doing a movie here or a documentary, docu-series, right? And I may sound incoherent or not articulate enough or whatever you think. I mean, my flow of thoughts is not seamless, but because my idea of this is just to make it really nice. Whatever comes up into my head, right? That's the reason why everything gets jumbled up. So yeah. So before I consume much of my time explaining to you and pointing out my shortcomings, let's get into it and dig into what I'm going to say today. It's all about your net worth, right? Everyone wants to see the the numbers in the bank account, whatever it is, checking account, savings account, right? I do love to see those numbers in my bank account too, but yeah, the truth of the matter is, those numbers, they are there. It doesn't really determine your net worth. Your net worth is whatever you own minus whatever you owe is equals your net worth. So whatever you own is your bank account, savings, checking account, whatever is in there, and the value of your home, which is, we know, it's only paper value. Yeah, it can be like 200,000. Like I can have this house could be well worth 140,000. It can be worth a million to someone, right? So, but I have to find that person who's willing to pay me a million for this. All right. So it depends on if even if it's says there $140,000 in valuation, it can go down, it can go up. Really, it's only paper value, but then you have to put it down there to determine how much you really own, and then the value of whatever you own. If you have art collection, if you have a wine collection, if you have jewelry, if you have uh, what else, other collection, art, wine, as I said, or car collection, if you have, right? The value of your cars, did I say that? The value of your cars, and what else? Yeah, that makes up whatever you own, whatever it is that you own, right? If you have crypto, put it right there, and then whatever you owe, you have credit card debt, yeah, put it down there. Credit card debt, you have outstanding loan, home mortgage, and your car you haven't paid off your car, yeah, put it up there. Whatever you owe, whatever, magkano yung utang mo, ilagay mo doon. And then you subtract that to whatever you own, and that's your net worth. It doesn't matter that you have 25,000 because you owe, like if you have a mortgage of 50,000, you're essentially, the bank is just essentially lending you your money back, right? For a penny in return, right? They're charging you, like, say for our house, it's 3.14 3.14 interest rate, and then you have yeah, whatever money you have there, like they're giving you 25 basis points, like 0.25% on your savings account there, on your savings, whatever money you have there. It's just it's just they're charging you 3.14 so that they can give you 0.25, right? So they're actually yeah, ginigisa ka sa sarili mong mantika. So if you're into that, then I seriously would consider thinking about it, because you're not making money out of it. Actually, the bank is making money out of you, right? So look into that, because what we did is basically we didn't take out really a huge home mortgage. So we were approved. So when the mortgage advisor comes over and or comes over to your house, which was the case for us, she came over to our house and asked us a bit of a question, how much everything, the blah 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 blah, and then after a few days, she said she got us approved for a $350,000 loan, right? Home loan, home mortgage. Yeah, it doesn't mean you have to spend all of it. It depends upon how much the house how much house that you really wanted, right? So I'm gonna make a video up another video about that. Home mortgage, the true cost of a home mortgage here in Canada, or probably anywhere else where you wanna wherever you may be, and then how not to buy a car, which was the case for us. And then yeah, so first things first is we were approved for a $350,000 loan, home mortgage, but we didn't use all of it because for first I never really thought of buying a house here in Canada, because my initial thought was, why would I buy a house here when it's 5 to 7 months of the year it's buried under the snow, right? So what I did was, at first we rented out an apartment, like only 2 blocks away from this house where we're living it right now. And then I realized that, you know, actually I'm paying off somebody else's mortgage. So what I did was, after a year, since we already had enough money for a down payment, so we look for a house which is within our budget, and that checks off all what we needed, right? This house is a small house. It has a huge garage, right? It has a two car garage, but I can fit in 3 cars, which is the case right now. Uh, so it checks in all of what we needed, right? It has it's a small house. It's right by the corner, and I don't have to pay a lot of money just to pay it off, right? Because we wanted to, once our children are done schooling, because the school is just 2 blocks away from here. So we don't want to. I'm not gonna hang my hat here for sure. I want to be able to move around and not put so much capital here. So that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So what we did was, during the our extravagant spending, as you may say, um, as you may yeah, um, we're paying off this house, and we have 2 cars, and we have credit cards from 2 stores, and then I have a student loan. So that was really huge for us. But then, looking back from what we are right now, I mean, I'm really glad, and I'm proud that we do what we did, right? We paid off our we paid off those 2 credit cards. Now we're only down to 1 credit card now, and that's what we're using every time to keep track of what we're spending. And then I paid off my student loan. So we started off from the smaller one, you know, up to the biggest one. So we paid off. I'm gonna make another video about that. How to get out of debt. So, but first, let me show it to you. Uh, we paid off those 2 credit cards, and then I paid off my student loan, which the lady was, when I called the lady, I said I want to pay off my student loan, and she said, "Oh, you don't have to. I mean, it's for 5 years. I mean, I have money sitting around, and essentially you're charging me 5.7% every year. So since I don't get enough return out of it in the banks, or if you even if you put it on mutual fund, that won't make up 5.7. So I paid it off. Essentially, I paid myself back because I'm not paying somebody else to hold my to pay me. I mean, I'm not paying somebody else to lend me money, right? So essentially, I'm paying myself back in terms of the interest that I'm paying them, right? So after I paid off my student loan, I paid off my son's car. So from 2018, when we got the car, up until the middle of 2020. So that's one, two, that's 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 years. It was supposed to be a 6 year term, but we paid it off in 2.5 years. And looking back, I mean, I'm so glad that we do what we did, that we do what we have to do, right? Because when the lockdown was implemented, I only are a few more months away. Like I only have maybe a couple of thousand to pay it off, and then we're essentially free for. So right now we're only paying the house and my truck, which is really not much. I only have 2.5 years left to pay off my truck, and it's uh, it's still a lot of money, but it's manageable now. I mean, I can breathe freely, but it's a lot of work. We worked. I started with working 72 hours in 2017 and 2018, and then I cut it down to now. I'm working around, like, on good days, maybe 60 hours, but it gave us a lot of leeway into, you know we can maneuver everything right now. And that extra skill that I acquired is has given us a lot of room to really improve ourselves, and you know and save more, right? So I hope whatever I discuss here, I hope you didn't take it personally. I don't want to step into other people's foot, but that is just what we did. And I hope you find a solution to whatever, how to get out of debt, and I'm gonna make another video about that. But for now, thank you so much for listening, watching, and I hope I inspired you to do the same thing. And you know a lot of people would like to have a really nice house, a big one, fancy one. Well, this is not of any fancy. It could be worth. It could be just a shack. For all I know, but it gave me a lot of room to maneuver, especially now what is happening right now. So I hope you find something informative and inspire you to do the same thing. I'll see you again in my next video, and hope you have a great new year, and share this video, and please subscribe to my channel, right? Okay, thank you so much.